Well, hey there, y'all. Got to cook up these hot dogs right fast. So y'all can watch the intro, and then we'll get into the real video. And I'll tell you why I'm cooking these first. So I'll see y'all in a second. Everybody, hope everybody's doing all right. So did the quick little weenie cook. So yesterday I was cooking up and I got done, and one of my neighbors came by, and we always talk about grilling or stuff because my Bronco Pro is orange. I didn't really think about it when I got it because I just like orange, but I finally thought about, John, if you got a big old orange object out there, it's going to attract attention. So I've had multiple people stop. I see people driving by and they breaking their necks turning to look at it. And then, like I said, my neighbors and all, we're always talking about the food that I cook. And she came by and she said, asked if I was still cooking. I said, no, ma'am, not right now. I'm done for the day, but I'm cooking tomorrow. So she's like, hey, I got a pack of weenies. Can you cook them for me? So that's what the weenies were for. That's good to grill them up for her. So I really did owe her one because I had a package one time delivered, and I was here and she got it and kind of hid it out of the way so it wouldn't be out in the elements and everything. So I did owe her one. So it's fun cooking up weenies. I mean, I like cooking in general. So I told her, anytime, hit me up, I'll cook. So, but the real cook today is for some good old cheap barbecue, some good old riblets. So you got your St. Louis and you chop off kind of the little knuckly, gristly parts. It's still got quite a bit of meat, and I really do about like it the best. To me, the texture of the meat's a little more chew to it, but I think it's got a little bit more flavor than just right on the rib. So, and it's cheap. Like I said, I had like a 10-pound box for nothing. So I just got them, seasoned them up last night, and just let them sit in the fridge so they can kind of dry brine. And then I'm gonna just put them on the old smoker and just let them go. So it'll probably be, I guess, probably 2 or 3 hour cook, I figure. And then I'm gonna bring them in and put some good old original Coke out of glass bottles. So that'll be good. And then I'm trying out some of this. My dad had got it for me. Some maple syrup, and it's got habanero in it. So, and I gotta confess, I touched a little bit to my tongue last night when I was going ahead and taking off the cap because stuff is hard to get into, and I didn't want to be like on camera trying to get it off. So I tasted it, and that's my first impression. So I think it's gonna go good on these. So I'm gonna drizzle it on there, pour a little Coke in the bottom so it can kind of braise, and then probably put butter on them, of course, too. So, but that's the plan. Let them smoke for a while. Let them get good smoke and color. Bring them in back in the oven, get them tender and soft, and then go from there. So let me get these on the smoker and we'll go from there. So I'll see y'all in a few. Alrighty, let's get these out here and on. Get my tongs here. It's probably still pretty hot, but we'll get them on and go from there. Yeah, little sizzle. So let me get these on and I'll see y'all ready. Got them on there. So just let them go probably 2 or 3 hours, just depending on what they look like color wise. So I'll see y'all in a few. Alrighty, about an hour into it. Give it a look. See what they look like. Yeah, looking really good. So let them keep going probably 2 2 more hours or so. So we'll see in a little bit. Y'all, it's been on a little over 2 hours. Looking really good. Got the color that I want. So I'm gonna take them up, let them braise, and we'll go from there. So I'll see y'all in the kitchen. Well, alrighty, y'all, got them here done. I throw in a little quick clip of what they look like up close. So they're looking really, really good and smells really good. I wish y'all could smell that. So I just used Kingsford charcoal and then used a few little hickory chunks to throw in there to add a little smoke flavor. So try to get this coke open without spilling it. It smells good. So pour me a little liquid in the bottom here of the coke so we can have a little braising liquid and something kind of to steam with. So there we go. Almost took it all, and then we're gonna go in with a little spicy maple here. So it says Trees Knees Spicy Maple, Brooklyn, New York. So got that sweet maple smell. Smells like breakfast. So, and then put a nice little glaze over all of them. And this has habanero in it, so add in a little bit of spice with the sweetness, which is always nice and good. So there we go. That made them look even prettier right there. So now go on with little aluminium foil, however you say it. And then go into the oven. You're going to go in at 300 degrees for probably at least an hour or so, if I had to guess. But they smoked for right at probably 2 hours. 2 hours and 15 minutes. Took them up because they looked really good and was getting good color and got enough smoke on them. Now take them up in the oven at 300 for about an hour. So we'll go from there. So I'll see y'all back when I'm probably chowing down. So I'll see y'all in a few. Well, hey there, y'all. Got them done here. Checked them with a probe a second ago, and they were tender. So get one out, and we'll chop it up and see how it is. So maybe I can find the little knuckle bones. There we go. There we go. Cut through pretty easy. See it there. There you go. You see it. It smells good. That smoky, sweet smell. You can hear the maple coming through too. Hot. Woo. Look good. Smoky, sweet, savory. Super tender. So good. Sweet, smoky. That savoriness as well. My season. The season is just salt, pepper, garlic, paprika, stuff like that. Those are good for cheap barbecue. Well, that's all there is to it. Again, it's cheap barbecue. It's the way to go. Especially if you want kind of ribs and you don't want to have to spend the money on ribs, because ribs are pretty high, but it's pretty close. It's the same thing. It's a lot cheaper. So get the riblets and you get a big box. These came in like a 10-pound box, so I got a lot to chow down on for a little bit. But again, with them, I just season them. I let them sit overnight, kind of dry brine, so that can soak into them. And then I put them on the smoker, ran about 275 for like 2 hours and 15 minutes. Running Kingsford charcoal with like 2 wood chunks. And then I brought it in, put it in my little container here, added in a little Coke, some of that spicy maple, which is good. You get that sweet and then spiciness to it. It's not hot, but it's just enough. You're like, ooh, a little spice. Spice that's nice, as they say. Then covered it in the oven for an hour, out, and then there we go. Boom. Easy, cheap barbecue. That's delicious. So I'm gonna chow down now on the rest of it. So hope y'all enjoyed this one. Y'all like, share, and subscribe if you want to, if you haven't already. And when you do, you're welcome on into the Head to Tail family, and we'll love you and welcome on in. So thank y'all again, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.